3 a mysterious terrorist threat and a kidnapping plot. Imogen Stubbs is the feisty Anna Lee.
It looks fantastic, John.
The walkway with first prize, John, no sweat.
Yeah, we better. So, you going to be her carnival queen then, Anna?
Not really my style, John.
Maybe you can be our driver then. We've got no driver, John.
What happened to Terry?
Terry's gone. Packed up and done a bunk.
What?
What
That?
happened? His wife turned up and he was gone. Out of it.
I never knew Terry was married.
Neither did I.
Oops. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
I'm new to it, huh?
I'd love to, but I haven't got an HGV licence.
3 days till the carnival. 3 days. Where am I going to find someone who can drive an HGV?
First-class post.
It was delivered last night. My first thought was to go to the police, but someone mentioned Briley's security, so I rang you. I hope you can help.
The carnival is over. If you attempt to continue, you will regret it.
Is this the only one?
No, there were 2 others, but I threw them away, I'm afraid. I thought it was just a crank.
But you don't think that now?
There have been accidents. We lost a whole lot of leaflets in a fire. My car had its tires slashed. And now this.
Tanya, this came for you.
Oh, thanks, Kerry. Oh, have you got onto St. John's ambulance yet?
Oh, no.
Please, do it.
So who doesn't like the carnival?
Everyone likes it. We get more people than Buckingham Palace. But we've got people trying to move in on us. Crazy MPs who want to shift the whole thing to Wembley Stadium. Police chiefs who want to see it scaled down. And just this year, we've got something else.
What's that?
His name is Adrian Wesley. He's some sort of businessman. He runs a company called AW Events.
Adrian Wesley? I've heard of him somewhere.
He thinks he ought to run the carnival. He wants to commercialise it, starting with entrance tickets, more sponsorship, an official programme. And that's just the start of it.
Well, is anyone listening to him?
Quite a few people. The problem is, if anything were to happen this year, it might just prove his point that we can't cope. Maybe he believes that enough to make things go wrong.
Anna,
Yep.
maybe I should stay here, just in case anything else turns up.
Sure. Oh, why do I know the name Adrian Wesley?
Wasn't Bernie talking about him or something?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, my God. He's one of our clients.
This is a little awkward. Adrian Wesley is a Burke. He is a client. That doesn't stop him being a Burke. Sir.
What exactly are you doing for him, Bernie?
Well, he's married to the writer Jane Vermont. Yeah. Vision in Velvet, Iron Maiden, Silent Seduction. Some of this stuff is pretty steamy, if you want the truth. Well, Mr. Wesley thinks his wife has been taking her research a little too seriously.
Meaning?
He's paying me to follow her to see if she's having an affair.
And is she?
No, not in the last 72 hours, no. I've got to talk to Wesley later today. I think he's wasting his money.
You won't tell him that, of course.
Could I come with you?
Yeah, sure.
I think it might be wise not to mention this other business.
I wasn't planning to, sir. Yeah, you can say I'm your number 2. Bernie.
Ask him about the carnival, you won't be able to shut him up. He has a very high opinion of his opinions, our Adrian.
Miss Lee. No, Beryl, we're just going out.
No, actually, Miss Lee. I wondered if I could talk to you.
Go ahead.
No, not on office time, but lunch maybe?
Errol.
I don't want to hold you up, Mr. Schiller, but here's a place I sometimes go to. I'll be there at 1.
What are you doing?
You're late.
Where'd you get that from?
Danny, you can't be a freedom fighter without weapons to fight with. Come. I have something to show you.
You got it, then?
I got it. Here, Danny.
Catch! Carlos. You're crazy, Carlos.
Boom!
look. Don't you tell me she's not doing the dirty on me. I know. Any man would know. I can smell it.
I'm just telling you what I've seen, Mr. Wesley.
Yeah? Then maybe you haven't been looking hard enough.
Well, from now on, there'll be two of us.
Oh, good. Just don't double the rate, that's all.
So, what can you tell me about your business, Mr. Wesley?
My business? What's that got to do with anything?
I find it helps to get to know my clients. And maybe your wife could be seeing one of your partners?
They wouldn't dare.
So what does your company do exactly?
We market events. Pop concerts, race meetings, chess, fireworks, you name it. We put it all in one neat package, then we sell it.
And the carnival?
Sorry?
The Notting Hill Carnival. I thought you ran that too.
No, we don't. But we should. Carnival's stupid. It's pathetic. 1.5 million visitors, nobody making any profit. Well, is it any wonder when you see who runs it?
Who does run it?
Do-gooders and social workers, what do they know? Carnival's a mess already, and it's getting out of hand.
I thought a carnival was supposed to be out of hand.
In Trinidad and Tobago, yes, maybe even Rio de Janeiro, but not on the streets of one of Europe's major cities, for God's sake. If you ask me, the whole thing's a recipe for disaster.
What sort of disaster do you have in mind?
Fire, riot, crowd control problem. Believe me, it's going to happen. Those people are going to learn. And then one day, they're going to have to give the carnival to me.
Stevie, you might as well make yourself useful while you're here. I need these leaflets folding and putting into these envelopes, OK?
All these? I'm not sure if I've got enough spare.
They're self-seal. I'll give you a hand.
You do this every year?
Mm-hmm, for the past 2.
And before that?
I ran a daycare centre for underprivileged kids.
That must have been tough.
No. What was tough was leaving.
I'm just going up some fags. Do you want anything, Tanya?
No thanks, Kerry. I'm right.
How long's she been here?
Kerry, just this past year.
Riley Security is the best agency in the business. Old-fashioned or not, the commander's to thank for that. He thinks very highly of you, you know, Miss Lee. Which is why I wanted to talk to you, to see if you could help.
Beryl?
Oh, Edward.
Yeah.
This is my brother, Edwin Doyle. This is Anna Lee.
Nice to meet you.
Beryl's telling me all about you. Well, lunch is on me today.
Oh, Edwin.
Carnival this weekend. Place will be a madhouse. Well, at least I can afford a couple of lunches.
Oh. Thank you.
The minute my back is turned. Stuart.
Edwin's my older brother. We neither of us married, so we've always been close.
Beryl, you said you needed my help.
Yes. I don't know what to do, Miss Lee. I think I'm being followed.
Who by?
Well, I should say he's a Mediterranean type. Greek, maybe. In his 30s. Drives a silver car. I don't know the make, but quite expensive.
How many times have you seen him?
4 times in the last 10 days. Once on the tube train. Must have followed me from the office.
Beryl, are you absolutely sure about this? Why should anybody follow you?
No reason.
Might it be a boyfriend?
Oh, Miss Lee.
Well, what would you like me to do?
I'm not asking you to do anything on the commander's time, Miss Lee.
I wouldn't dream of it.
But perhaps when this carnival thing is over...
I'd be quite happy to look into it for you.
Oh, would you? I'd be so grateful. Because, you see, I've been quite frightened. Really, quite frightened. I think we should take a taxi cab back.
Oh, sorry. Danny? Don't tell me you've forgotten me.
No, I remember you, Detective Constable.
Oh, I'm not a DC anymore. I'm out the force.
You, did me a big favour. I'm grateful to you.
You don't have to be. What's the uniform?
Oh, I've got a job next door. Security.
In the bank?
Yeah.
Well, that's a turn up for the books.
Pays.
No, I'm glad for you.
Well, I've only got half an hour for lunch,
Yeah, right.
so...
It's good to see you.
Yeah, and you?
When he was 16, I nicked him for taking and driving away.
Did he go to prison?
No. I decided to give him a break, so I lost the paperwork. The DS nearly strangled me, but I don't know. Taxi! If he'd gone to prison, he might have been robbing banks instead of protecting them. Belle, is this on expenses?
Certainly not, Miss Lee. You can have it on me.
Anna Lee, isn't it? Well, 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 I haven't seen you for... Come in. And a pleasant surprise. You left the police then, have you?
Oh, yes, I'm private now, thank God.
Good. I can charge you more. So what have you got for me?
Well, this was thrown through a window last night, and I was hoping that you could tell me something about it.
Let me see. Oh, that's interesting. Sunday Times Colour Supplement, City Bold. That's Harpers and Queen, Monotype Bambo. So if this paper stock wouldn't give it away. I'm not sure about that one.
Where on earth did you learn all this, Mr. Lambert?
40 years as a typesetter. In the days when you had to make it all up by hand, none of these computers then, you know. When I retired, it became a sort of hobby. These words here come under TNT, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of these free newspapers. They make things very difficult.
Where's Elsie?
I'm afraid she passed away last June, very sudden.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I gave her a good send-off. And it was such a nice stone. Baskerville caps in italics, lovely. I designed it myself.
Anna,
Selwyn.
I've been waiting for you. Can I have a word? John was here today. He wasn't very happy.
Well, I'm not surprised.
T or C? The carnival's a big thing for him. A whole year planning for it. All the money, the costumes.
Yeah, that's right.
If he can't do it because of what's happened, it doesn't bear thinking about.
Terrible. So, has he found a new driver?
No. Yes. No.
Selwyn, are you trying to tell me something? It's an HGV license. It's your HGV license, Selwyn. Have you told John?
Look at the date. It's 20 years old. I had a job driving HGVs for a couple of months. Wasn't very good at it then, and I haven't driven anything since except that heap of yours.
Come on, Selwyn, you could still do it. It's like swimming. Once you've learnt, you never forget.
It isn't like swimming, Anna. In an HGV, you'd sink. I don't know what to do.
Just do it. You only have to go 5 miles an hour.
I can't. Just thinking about it makes me sweat. I get weak-kneed behind a supermarket trolley. Say by the bell, yours.
Go on, think about it. Come and have breakfast with me tomorrow.
No.
I'll make you French toast.
I'll think about it.
Maggie! Hey! Anna, this is an emergency. I need to talk to you. I've left a dozen messages on your machine, Anna, and I've tried you at the office.
Whoa, whoa, slow down, Maggie. Now, basically, you're going to Paris.
Yes, it's just a 24-hour trip. The school arranged it, and I've been looking forward to it for weeks. Anyway, Ken was going to be at home to look after Matthew. But this morning he got a call to go and help out up in Leeds. He had no choice, you see.
So you want me to look after Matthew?
It's just for tonight and tomorrow. I mean, I'll be back late tomorrow. Look, this is a real treat for me, Anna. I don't often get out and about. Not like you.
It's just that I'll probably be at work tomorrow most of the
You
day.
could take him with you. He'll behave. Won't you, Matthew?
I can help.
No, you can't. You just sit quietly.
What time's your flight?
9:40. My things are in the car ready. If you say no, Anna, I'll have to cancel it.
I'm not going to say no.
Oh.
You'll be all right with me, won't you, Matt?
Sure, Anna. Auntie Anna. Thank you.
Well, you better go or you're going to miss your flight.
Right. Bye-bye, Matthew. You won't miss me.
No.
Oh. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow evening, and I've written down all the flight details here.
Bon voyage, ma mère. Goodbye, Maggie. Have a lovely time.
Anna, he will be all right with you, won't he?
Oh, come on, Maggie. What could possibly happen in the next 24 hours?
Long live the King! May the King live! May the King live forever!
We're going to be late.
Good. Any luck, we might miss the overture.
La Bohème doesn't have an overture.
You would know that, wouldn't you, dear?
What's that?
A letter.
Oh?
Bit of business. Right then, shall we go? I don't know. 3 hours of opera, 90 quid a ticket. Why do we do it to ourselves?
Just glad you didn't package it, or it'd be £150 a ticket, and they'd be doing it on ice.
There's a crescendo there at bar 109 on the tied notes. Let's concentrate now and go again from bar 103.
Long live the King! God save the King! Long live the King! May the King live! May the King live forever! 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 Amen! Amen! Alleluia!
You know, Anna, love, you make great French toast.
Très bien, délicieux.
What's that?
Ignore him. So, have you reconsidered?
Well, I haven't spoken to John yet, but... And I don't want you ring him either.
But?
Well, I've got a friend. I called him last night. He trains drivers and he's got HGVs, a test track, the works. Anyway, he says he'll let me have a go behind the wheel. Just to see, mind.
What are HGVs?
Heavy goods vehicles, they're lorries.
On a test track.
That's right.
Can I come?
Yes.
No.
Oh, come on, Auntie Anna.
Matt, I'm incredibly disappointed. I thought you were coming to the office with me.
I can come later.
Don't worry, he'll be with me.
That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, come on. Auntie Anna.
Morning, Beryl.
Oh, Miss Lee, the commander wants you.
Oh, right.
And Miss Lee, I saw him again yesterday evening. He was at choir practice.
The man in the silver car?
Yes. Now, how did he even know I'd be there? He seems to know everything about me.
Where did you get his number?
Only part of it. The letters J-R-H. He was moving too fast.
I think you better give me your address.
Yes, I will. But not now. The commander's waiting for you.
Ah, Miss Lee. Won't you join us?
Sorry, am I late?
No, I was early.
Hi.
We've had another letter.
Oh, did this one come through the window as well?
Unfortunately not.
I stayed over in the office last night. If anyone tried it again, well...
Stevie's been wonderful. Really great. No, it came through the post this morning.
Stop the carnival, or the carnival will be stopped. It explodes tonight. Well, that's direct.
They've never been more direct. An explosion tonight.
So do you think you know who it's from?
But it has to be that man Wesley. Adrian Wesley. Stevie actually saw him.
He was nosing around the carnival office. I checked out his photo with Bernie. I think he's got one of the secretaries opening from the inside.
I think we should be delicate in anything we allege about Mr. Wesley. He is, after all...
One of our clients, yes.
He's trying to panic us. He wants us to go to the police. If we go crying for help, it'll just prove his point that we can't cope.
Has Mr. Schiller's investigation borne fruit yet?
No, nothing.
Maybe you should concentrate on Mr. Wesley and leave Mr. Schiller to follow the wife.
I still don't get it. I mean, is the carnival really worth that much to him?
That's just the point. In the wrong hands, it's worth millions. Wesley wants to organise it, commercialise it, castrate it. And I don't think he'd let anything get in his way.
Do you think this goes?
Be glad when it does.
Very nice, dear, very nice. I think you've used that line before, though, haven't you? Dee-dee-dee.
You're in a very good mood.
Dee-dee. Yes. I rather think things are going my way.
Things? You're not still on about that wretched carnival, are you? I thought that was a lost cause.
I love the way you have such complete faith in me, darling.
What have you got up your sleeve?
Do you know what the secret of success in my business is, huh? Turning accidents to your advantage.
Or creating them.
That too. Anything interesting in that lot?
Usual fan letters. An invitation to appear on some Northern Arts programme. An update from the Writers' Guild.
What are you doing today?
You're asking a lot of questions.
If I saw more of you, I wouldn't need to, would I?
I have a signing session, then lunch with an agent, and I'll probably come home. Satisfied?
It's a long time since I've been satisfied, darling.
Stevie?
Would you like me to stick around?
I'm sort of getting used to you.
Do you want to share a cab?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll let Beryl know where I'm going to be holed up in case you want to join me.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, this is a bit out of your league, isn't it, darling?
Lovely, isn't it? 300mm telephoto lens, f2, fully automatic.
Not yours, is it?
Do you think I could afford this? No, I got Briley to hire it for the Wesley case. In fact, it was Wesley who insisted. He wants his evidence in full colour.
Yeah, well, if it's anything like your holiday snaps, I doubt it'll stand up on court.
I'll surprise you one day. Oh, by the way, Matthew rang while you were in there with Briley.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he sounded fine. He said not to worry about getting home early. I think sex toots.
Come on. Better get extra bold.
Hello, Anna Lee.
Anna, this is Mr. Lambert. Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, hello. How are you? Have you been through the note?
Yeah. Harper's and Queen's, Sunday Times and TNT, I mentioned.
Yeah.
Well, quite a lot of it came out of The Economist. But the most challenging word was regret. It almost stumped me, actually. But I peeled it up. I hope that's all right. And the other side gave it away. There was a word in Turkish.
Turkish?
Yeah. It's from a North London newspaper, Cleavish by name, for Turkish Cypriots.
Why is that ringing bells with me?
You can never read too much into these things, but if you were looking for a Cypriot person, too far wrong.
I didn't realise you were so hard up.
Oh, very funny. My DI's had a whisper that this place was being used for respray jobs, you know, stolen cars.
Yes, Rose.
Decides to put me in undercover. Very effective.
And is it?
No, it's clean. Sod this for a lark. Let's go and get a coffee.
So, what did you find?
Adrian Wesley,
Tell me why you want to know. He's a client, and he thinks his wife is having an affair.
honestly, Anna, don't you ever feel,
Dirty down there in the sewer. Don't start. Can I ask you another question, Ros?
Better get my suit.
No. Do you remember that boy, Danny Keegan?
Keegan? Wasn't he that kid you should have put away?
Yeah. Don't remember if his father was Turkish or something, do you?
Keegan. No, his father was definitely British, Anna. His mother might have been Turkish, now you come to mention it. Why'd you ask?
I don't know. I don't know.
2 coffees, please.
So, have you been busy then, apart from this?
All leave cancelled this weekend for the carnival. Apart from that, the usual run-of-the-mill burglaries and mugging in Cambridge Gardens. Oh, and you'll never believe this. £2 of Semtex stolen from a lab off the Harrow Road.
What, Semtex explosive?
Yes, Anna. The anti-terrorist lot have taken over. This is all in confidence.
Absolutely.
Well, it's really going to hit the fan when the papers get hold of it. It's a police lab, stolen from under our noses.
Wesley.
I have to talk to you.
Now?
Yes.
Oh, you can come with us.
Us?
Madam and me. You can drive us to the station. Goodbye, Beryl. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Commander.
Look, Commander, I may be being silly, but I'm beginning to have second thoughts about this carnival business.
Oh, yes?
I don't think any of us has taken this bomb threat seriously, but suppose there really is a bomb.
Do you think that's likely?
£2 of Semtex were stolen from a police lab in the Harrow Road last week.
How do you know?
I just know.
Well, there's not necessarily a connection.
If a bomb goes off during the Notting Hill Carnival, people might make a connection, yes.
So what are you suggesting?
I think maybe we should go to the police.
Going to work. Relax, Danny. This is England. Nobody asks questions.
Miss Lee, do you or do you not believe that Adrian Wesley is behind these threats?
I don't know.
Well, he has most to gain from any disruption. He's been seen outside the carnival office.
Oh, I know.
Well, would you think him capable of setting off some sort of explosive device?
No.
Exactly. Come on, madam, in you get. Good girl. Setting fire to leaflets and throwing a brick through a window is one thing. A bomb is quite another matter.
So, you don't believe it, then?
I think you can relax, Miss Lee. There is no bomb. weekending in Scotland. Madam doesn't like long car journeys.
I take it Madam has to travel first class, too.
Yes. Actually, you can pick us up on Tuesday morning if you'll be so kind. We get in at 9 o'clock.
Fine. Oh, sir, would it be all right if I hang on to the car?
Well...
It's just for the weekend. Mine's being MOT.
Oh, all right.
Oh, great.
Make sure you look after her, Miss Lee.
So, how's the expert photographer?
I've just taken a very tasty one of you, babe.
Bernie, the day you take a decent photograph, I'll make you coffee for a month.
I'll take you up on that.
Done. So, what's going on with Mrs. Wesley?
Would you believe she's had a 4-hour lunch in
Oh,
that?
lucky her. Oh, is that a custard cream?
She's still in there now. You see the little yellow dinky?
Yeah?
It's her car.
Oh, horrible.
The waiter's been out to feed the meter twice.
So who's she with?
Stephanie Mark, a literary agent. Not hers, by the way.
4 hours discussing books. How boring.
Well, I've been here the whole time and nothing else has happened. If Mrs. Wesley is having an affair, it's got to be with the invisible man. Oh, there they are now. This is a complete waste of time.
You going back to the ranch?
No, Beryl's gone. Briley's on his way up to Scotland, so we can have a quiet weekend.
See you.
See ya. Miss Doyle?
Yes? What do you want?
Is she going to be all right?
It's chloroform, Danny, not cyanide. Just get her in the car.
Hey, Anna.
John, got a new driver yet?
Yeah, I've been talking to Selwyn. He said he's going to do it.
Oh, that's great.
It's quite something finding myself behind the wheel again. Maybe I should take it up full time.
The last time you had a full-time job, Selwyn, you had to go to work on a tram.
Untrue.
Hey, look, I've got to go. See you both later. Listen, we're going to win this now. I know we are.
Yes.
See ya. I'm really getting into this carnival thing. Maybe I've got Rastafarian blood in me.
Yeah, it shows in the dreadlocks. Where's Matt?
Upstairs. He said he'd cook you supper.
Oh, goody. Hi. Hi, Anna. I was going to surprise you. Well, you've certainly done that. What is it? Beef stroganoff. At least, it's meant to be. Aren't you meant to take the plastic off before you cook the beef? Oh, maybe. Is that sauce? Sort of. Matt? Yeah? I've had a great idea. What? Let's eat out. Is this it? Yeah. It's closed. I know, but it shouldn't be. Why not? Because the owner was telling me only yesterday that the carnival's its busiest time.
I'm sorry, we're closed.
Oh, we saw that. Can we come in?
No, I'm really very
Oh,
sorry.
no, wait a minute. Mr. Doyle, don't you remember me? I was here yesterday with Beryl.
Look, I'm afraid I really can't talk to you now.
Oh, this will only take a second.
Just changed my mind, that's all. There's no mystery about it.
Well, I didn't say there was.
Yes, but you keep asking me all these questions. I don't feel well. I've decided to close down for the weekend, that's all.
But aren't you going to lose out on a lot of business?
I've told you, I don't feel well.
But what about all this food?
It will keep. Look, Miss Lee, I really have a great deal of work to do. Have you finished?
Thanks.
Then please.
Please call me if there's anything I can help you with. Here's my number.
Please stop bothering me, Miss Lee. Just leave me in peace.
I mean it. Take my card.
No, I really don't think... Goodbye.
What did you think? What about? Didn't you think he was behaving strangely? Well, he didn't charge for my Coke. Now, listen, Matt. First, Beryl tells me she's being followed. Now, Edwin, her brother's suddenly behaving strangely. I mean, don't you ever read detective stories?
Yeah. But what do you think's going on?
I don't know. Wait a minute.
What now?
Did you see that car? The silver BMW? Look at the license number.
What about it?
It's the one that was following Beryl.
Was it?
Yeah, JRH. She told me the number.
Wow. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna wait.
You did that okay. Just as well for your sister, you know.
I want to speak to Beryl.
You don't believe I've got her. Okay. I'll get you one of her rings. Maybe with a finger still inside it. Okay? Where does that lead?
There's an alley out the back.
You got the key?
Yes, it's there.
Open it, open it. What's up there?
Well, that's the main road. Back there's Cranley Gardens. It's a residential street.
Anyone else use this alleyway?
Oh, the other shops put their rubbish out, that's all.
Good. That's good. Okay, Mr. Doyle. We'll go in and you can look up. And you remember, I want to see you here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And only you. You go to the police. You talk to anyone. Things happen to your sister you don't want to think about.
Do you always have to wait this long?
This has not been long, Matt.
We've been here for...
Shh.
Are we gonna follow him?
Yes.
Now this is more like it. He's stopping.
Yeah, that wasn't very far.
Keep down, keep down. I'll park over there.
Matthew, I want you to stay in the car.
Oh, please, Anna.
No, Matt, just do as I say. Stay in the car and wait till I come back.